Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are making vegan calamari, and I already started cutting the palm of hearts. So they come in a can whole like this, which I regret. I should have got the salad cut, because if I would have got the salad cut, it would have already come like cut already. So I'm just cutting it now. And what I've been doing to get it to like get that circle shape that calamari has is I'm just slicing it, and then I'm pushing out the middle part. And some of them, it comes out nicely, some of them don't. See, this one kind of broke. But I'm just doing that. And then all of the leftover middle parts, I'm just gonna save it to make vegan crab cakes. So this is a fail. Of course, when I turn the camera on, it's not working. But you have to be really careful because it breaks easily, which is why I recommend the salad cut. So I'm just slicing the leftover. Putting it with the rest of the leftovers. You can save this, and what I'm gonna do is make vegan crab cakes later, so stay tuned for that video. But so yeah, these are all of them. I wasn't able to get that many because like I said, they come apart easily, so definitely get the salad cut and don't get them whole. Okay, so now we're going to make the batter. Okay, so for the wet batter, I'm going to do it in this bowl, and I'm going to use some oat milk. You can use any plant milk you want. I'm using flour. You can use any flour that you want. Salt is just regular table salt. Black pepper, and a little bit of apple cider vinegar, and a little bit of lime juice. I would prefer lemon, but I don't have lemon, so if you have lemon, use that. But the reason why I'm using those two is because I want to give it that like acidic, sour type of taste, because it is supposed to mimic real seafood. So yes, that's what I'll be using. Okay, so since the wet batter is done, now it's time for the dry batter. And for the dry batter, I'm going to use about 1 cup of flour, 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast, and 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs. And the measurements don't have to be super exact. It's still going to be good. So now it's time to add the seasoning. So for the seasonings, of course, I am adding Old Bay. That is going to be the main ingredient that's going to give it that seafood type of taste. So I'm definitely going to not be stingy and use a lot of Old Bay. And I'm also going to use dill weed. That's something else that's going to give it like that seafood taste. I also use this when I make vegan tuna fish. So yes, I don't have that much left, but you don't need that much. Maybe a little more. I'll be using cilantro leaves just because I like cilantro. Some onion powder, some paprika, just to give it that kick. Lemon pepper, which, you know, I said I didn't have lemon, but I have lemon pepper and you know, it's gonna give it that like sour, acidic seafood taste. So not too much because lemon pepper is strong. We have parsley. And then last but not least, some garlic powder because we need garlic for everything. And I really like garlic, so I go a little bit heavy. But yeah, so that's everything. If you don't have all the seasonings, it's fine. If you want to add more that you like, that's fine. When it comes to stuff like this, no matter what you put in it, it's still gonna taste good. Just try to put like things that you know is going to give it that seafood type of taste. So I'm just mixing it. My whisk has the wet batter on it, so that's why I'm not using it. So I'm just using a fork. I'm just mixing it to get all the seasonings mixed together. Okay guys, so I'm done making the wet and the dry batter, and I have all my heart of palms cut. So now I'm just going to dip each one in the wet batter and the dry batter, and then just put it on this plate that I have. So yeah. So it's good to have one hand that's dry and one hand that's wet. So I'm just taking one, drip, let the excess part drip, throwing it in here, switching hands, and just rolling it around. I'm not going to double batter because this isn't vegan chicken, but I'm also nervous that if I don't double batter, it won't come out the way I want it to, but we will see. So let's do another one. This gets messy, so just be prepared to like clean up after. The reason why I'm not throwing them all in at the same time is because they're small. And I learned my lesson last video when I did like vegan popcorn shrimp or whatever. The pieces were way too small and I threw them all in and then they got lost and I couldn't even find them and it was just too much. So I'm just doing it one by one just to be safe. And now that I think about it, I might double batter some of them just to see like the difference in how they look. So if you're going to double batter, you would just take one in the wet batter, let it drip, throw it in the dry. Same as before, the only difference is you're doing it twice. So now I'm going to throw it back in. And then throw it back in here. So now it's double battered, so it'll be like extra crunchy. So I'll just do a few of them like that just to see the difference. So as you can see, it's a little thicker than like the one that's not double battered. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera off, do the rest, and then come back and show you guys what it looks like. Okay, you guys, so I'm done double breading all of them, and this is what they look like. Kind of can't see it because it's all covered. As far as the leftover wet batter, I just put the rest of the inside of the heart of palms. And like I said before, I'm going to make crab cakes, so I'm just going to mold it now. So I'm taking this and the dry batter. I'm just going to pour some of the dry batter in here. So I'm mixing it. And I want like a thick like consistency. I want it to all clump together. Okay, so that looks good. Now I'm just gonna take it and start molding it. I feel like it's kind of sticky and it shouldn't be, so I'm gonna put a little more flour. I think I need to get my hands dirty for this one. I'm just molding it into like little crab cakes. Hopefully they'll stick together when it's time to cook them. If not, it's because I didn't add enough flour. We are just having a vegan seafood fest today. Comment if you love seafood or vegan seafood. I wasn't really a big seafood person before I went vegan, but I figured why not try some vegan seafood recipes. I might incorporate it into my menu. If you guys don't know, I do have a menu that I sell, so if you're in New York City, come get some vegan food from me. Okay, so that's good. So I'm all done with that, and then I'm all done with my calamari. So now it is time to fry both, and I will come back when I'm done.